Barstool people have told me. It was true.
Listen, they told me the same thing.
Okay, they told me. Well, yeah, I don't care what they told you. They told me something, which means
takes a little bit of the pressure off me.
No, not in my mind. It doesn't. that the tickets are going to be on sale for Saturday, August 5th at Plymouth Memorial Hall, 8:00 show. That's going to put this last show to shame. That's what I'm going to say right now.
That's a definite.
That's a guarantee. If you were at the last show, you know you can't miss the next one. Tickets will go on sale at 10:00. 10:00, cats and kittens. Tuesday morning. Oh, by the way, Tim, you'll find this interesting. So the show is August the 5th.
Yes.
August the 6th is the Tabor's Invitational.
See, when you came in before and you looked at me and you said that thing, like, what are you doing here? I thought about that for like 30 minutes in my car. I love mini golf. I just want to smoke you at something.
No.
Like I want to fucking.
You've played with me. You're not beating
it. No. At some point I will.
You play there all the time.
No, I don't. It's an hour from my fucking house.
Okay, but I'm just saying. So it's the day after. I don't know if I can do it. Sunday morning. The show's Saturday night.
Your calves will be sore, but I mean, you can pull this off.
I have to practice there Thursday or Friday during the week. I won't get my practice time in.
That is true.
That's what I'm saying. So if I go Wednesday, Thursday, maybe, but I have to get ready for the show.
Why don't we just petition for them to change the date?
What does a helicopter cost to rent? You could probably, I mean, seriously,
it's funny. I actually thought
you could pull that off right in the middle of driving range.
I did actually consider that. How much? Oh, petition them to change the date?
Yeah.
No, I'm not bigger than the mini golf association. Nope. I'm not bigger than the guy who wears the wacky shirts. The guy who's won each time. The
guy
ball
that
guy
fucking reeks. The balls guy.
Let's not. They're all wonderful people. They're all wonderful people. But I am not going to be bigger than. No, Dave. We are guests of theirs.
Gotcha.
So
that'd be a warrior move, though. Warrior fucking
I am
move.
considering it. Though I'm wiped out after those shows. Brandon knows what it's like. He's on stage. Everyone's tired at the end of those nights. It's not easy.
You got me and TJ Hubbard nipping at your fucking heels, so
it's tough nipping my heels exactly, but you know.
And I wanted to throw Monte under the bus at some point.
For
but
what?
We can do that later.
No, good. Why? What
spilling the coffin thing the night before, telling a bunch of people.
Oh, I did hear about this.
I saw a tweet, and I didn't want to bring it up to you.
Call him up.
Baby, what's up, Mikey?
Call him up.
Yeah.
And then
I heard him. Was this on Menner's show?
He did say that.
Well, hold on, Tim. Where he's like, yeah, I told a couple people it wasn't a coffin, but it was something else, right?
Well, after saying, I'm worried about, he sat here and ogled that fucking weirdo, the electric company kid, for like 2 hours, didn't say a goddamn word. Then all of a sudden he goes, what if Tim's drunk for the pre-show?
Right.
Just like, what happened in your fucking stupid head that happened? So then he proceeds to get shit-faced and kicked out of like every bar in Portland.
Oh, is that true? Saturday
night. I don't know what happened Friday night. We left, but Saturday night they got.
Was he drunk already Saturday afternoon?
He was definitely drinking, but not drunk, I don't believe. But I saw a tweet that day that I was like, oh, fuck.
Oh, is this live? Are we talking right now?
Hello?
Yeah. So I heard this. Tim's here too. Like, you're telling people before the show that I'm coming out in the casket at like bars and stuff? What the fuck are you doing?
I was nervously standing there. People coming by. What the hell are you doing standing here? So we got a special intro.
We have a special intro?
I'm standing there for a group of people, not just by myself.
What did you tell them?
I said that Kirk's coming out with a special intro. Someone said I said casket was not broad. I may have said to one or two people, but
why would you tell it? But I said that's the one thing. That's the one thing Kirk, I said. Why tell anyone that, Mike? Why?
I was mind-numbingly nervous. I was going to go terrible.
Why?
So I may have had a little diarrhea at the mouth. It was not a conscious effort, and I apologize. I know. I apologize.
What the fuck, Dave? What the fuck?
I guess I can't say I'm surprised. I saw a tweet about it, and
You saw him tweet about it?
No, a fan tweeted that Montante was at a bar telling everybody that.
On Friday.
No.
It was Friday night.
No.
Friday, Tim, shut up. Mike, shut up for a second. Shut up. Everyone shut up for a second. Brandon, shut up. On Friday, you're saying this, Tim.
Random DM from people. Hey, we were up there, looked at their pictures, seemed to corroborate that they were definitely there.
Well, Mike, Montante, I would trust you. Did you tell anybody this on Friday?
No, and even to go a step further, the people I was having Airbnb with, who I left to do the walkthrough with, I didn't even tell them what was happening. because I was trying to keep this as secret as possible.
So who did you tell? As secret as possible.
I told
you could have just
someone,
kept it a secret,
right?
totally. You know, not as possible. As possible. You
Well,
just kept your mouth shut.
It started off as a secret, but then I was nervous outside waiting for the little room to open. Some people said, "Hey, why are you standing here?" Say, "Hey, maybe say, hey, you know, Kirk's got the special thing coming out. He's a maniac. We'll bring him out." I might have told a handful of people. I was not telling people the day before.
Why are you doing this? You know that makes me nuts. You know that. Why would you do that?
The intentions are pure. I'm an idiot.
I mean, how do you argue that?
God damn it! I want that to be way worse. Fuck you.
All right. Well, speaking of canceling, I cannot believe I'm doing a segment where I'm gonna have to talk and tell people like, go stand in the middle of family party and see you here. I can't believe I'm about to do this again. But we're about to go back in time. Okay. A lot of listeners here never even heard me on the radio. Brandon probably did, right? You're from around here. Tim, I think, probably did. Dave Colleen heard me on the radio. It was a competitor, so it was probably, you know,
It was a battle. Don't get me wrong.
Oh my God, it was a war. Yeah. So, so there's a story written by Shalise Manza Young, who I forgot existed. I don't even mean that in a bad way. Just a zero. Wrote for the Globe, was hated, and then went to Yahoo. She wrote a story that came out Friday. That said Boston's toxic sports radio scene adds to the city's nasty reputation of racism. And she gets into the Curtis story, and to the Tony Maserati story before that.
Both stories broken by the Kirk Minihane Show, by the way.
Were you giving any credit for that or no?
We did not get credit for
So
that.
Shalise Manza Young, who is a professor, it looks like, of journalism at Emerson, and is a track coach somewhere I saw as well. I would think to be a track coach, you would have to be able to run a lap, but that's a different conversation. She was critical. So she gets into this whole thing and how, you know, racist. But then, you know, it doesn't take long before they get to us. They talk about Jerry's thing with the Metco stuff. 2003, I wasn't around for that. Then she gives an example. She writes this in the story. We'll get to the other stuff too, about that, you know, asshole Michael Hawley and all that stuff. But she writes, in 2014, Callahan and Minihane used the dog whistle term thug to describe Richard Sherman a dozen times in 2 minutes. So a couple of things. First of all, 2014, the show was not Kirk and Callahan. It was Dennis and Callahan. I was on it at the time. So I read that. And I thought, there is no way. And I mean, I would have bet my life on the fact that I did not use that term to describe Richard Sherman. Zero chance. Like, to me, one of the rules is like, you don't call a black guy a thug on the radio. You just don't. There's no upside to it. You know, nobody ever calls a white guy a thug on the radio. They just don't. To me, that actually is an example of a word that is used only to criticize black people. I've like just never used it to criticize a white person or a black person. To me, it's always been, it's not worth the effort. I think I actually criticized Orwell once because he called Rondo that years and years ago. So I said, that just doesn't strike me as accurate. So she's using this Shalise Manza Young of Yahoo Sports. She's on Twitter if you want to reach out and let her know what you think of the story. Do it in a classy way. I'm dead serious because evidently the other person we're going to speak to has received death threats over the years, which we know never happened. So I think this seems unlikely to me that I would use the word thug to describe Richard. It just doesn't seem like something I would do. So one of the men, the fans, I think amazingly, one of the true worst people. I will use the word thug to describe this person. Warthog, who you'll be playing, you know, in his restaurant. You'll be handed pizzas while you're playing the Warthog. I think found the audio, Dave.
He did.
So this is from 2014.
Stop me when I get to the part that refutes the charge that he's a thug.
Oh, he's not a thug.
Okay, so
what do you
stop. So that's twice. So that's Jerry Callahan calling Sherman a thug. That is me saying that this guy is not a thug. It's saying to Jerry, why are you saying this about this person? This is the example this fucking idiot is using. This is crazy. Oh, Kirk Minihane's a racist. Here's the example. Here's a clip where he defends a guy and doesn't like the use of the word thug. We're not even done yet. Go ahead.
Oh, he's not a thug.
What do you mean?
Why is he a thug?
What makes a thug? Isn't it subjective? Could you say he's a thug?
Okay, but why is he a thug?
Because he acts
thug?
like, yeah, because of his behavior. Yeah, because of the behavior you saw Sunday.
That's it. That's literally it. That's her clip is, you know, Jerry calling him a thug a bunch of times. No surprise. And me being like, what do you mean? Which I did all the time. What do you I knew the minute I saw that thing, I knew exactly what the conversation on the show was going to be. Me, per usual, being like, nope, I don't think he is. Give me an example. Jerry having no examples. That's her journalism. That's the length and width of Shalise Manza Young. Calling me a racist, by the way.
Yep.
Just like, oh, he's a racist. Here's why. So, like, you know, In a perfect world, I'd like to find her dog shit editor, whoever did it. She probably prints it herself and puts it out there. And I would like a correction.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, technically, it's probably true. We used the word 12 times.
That's exactly what people like Shalice Manzi Young want people on the radio to do, which is question people like Jerry when he says.
But I'd also say so what that Jerry did it. Like, so what? Like, I don't agree with him, but so fucking what? It's on the radio. It's called like, and then you have a guy. It's sort of perfect scenario. Well, you have one guy on the radio doing it, then you have the other guy on the radio correcting him, or not even that, just having a conversation. Isn't that what she wants?
Every time you use the word, you're using it to refute Jerry.
Every single time. Every
kind of baffling.
single
I don't
fucking time. You know why? Because she saw Deadspin wrote about it, and then she didn't even check it out. I guarantee you she didn't even check it out. I bet my fucking life on it.
Hey, Kirk. It's Little People, Big World guy.
Oh, wow. I haven't heard from you in a while. What's going on? Although there hasn't been a show lately, so. I think I retweeted you the other day. Did I not, or no?
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
That's me. Yeah. I'm actually calling because I think I finally found something I disagree with you on.
Oh, sure.
And,
Please, go ahead.
It's been eating me alive. I don't know how you could deal with the Matt Roloff, Zach Roloff situation and somehow side with Cheeks.
Oh.
When he's clearly being manipulated by his wife.
So you think?
I've
heard a lot. So you think it's a Tory factor in this? I think that's fair.
100%.
But didn't you? Brandon just brought up that initial answer the mom gave. That's the thing I keep going back to.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
You got to go back to the fact that there's multiple children involved.
And none of them.
The last one.
Right. And none of them are talking. All of them are talking to the mom except for him.
Correct.
No, believe me, I thought about that, but I sat in the room with the guy. So what you're saying is not really a Cheeks issue; it's a Mrs. Cheeks issue.
Yeah, that's how I feel. I mean, Zach seems like a pretty cool guy until Tory showed up. So.
God, that Tory thing is fucking me up now.
When you put it in that context,
that's a tough thing to hear. I don't really want to go to that level.
That Tory thing is. You know what? I wish he hadn't said this. Fuck.
Like, don't you just see her sitting there, no shoes on, no socks?
I don't want to talk about it.
And just yelling at Cheeks.
I don't think that's
Get out, like your mom's got to go.
Tory has tremendous vocal fry too. Tremendous vocal fry. Huh.
Definitely.
Those stories are a dime a dozen.
Just think about it. That's all I'm saying.
I am thinking about it now. And
pretzeled right now. Look at you.
It's bothersome.
His face.
Fuck. My God, I never thought of that. I don't want to think about it. Thank you, Little People, Big World guy. Well, fuck you, really.
Hey, he's being Meghan Markle, basically.
No, I saw some people say that too, yeah. But you don't buy that, do you?
No.
Yeah,
I do. You're the mom.
No,
and you had a chance.
I don't know.
And I think he was even a little willing, where if she just apologized, said, "Let's start over."
Do you think it's weird that all the kids are talking to her and he's not, though?
Yes.
Nobody's asking you, stupid.
Yeah, but yeah.
Still breastfeed, for Christ's sakes. Nobody wants to get shingles from it, probably.
Yeah, that's weird, but maybe they just. No, that's weird.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Oh, God damn it. You know what,
People
right now?
come around.
It's compelling.
Official statement. Undecided.
Oh, nice.
There's only one way to solve it, Dave.
Yep.
Got to get him in here.
Asses in studio. Book Lynn, would you please?
That's an order, right?
Is that a lock or no?
If you ask me, I'll lock it in. If you want to ask.
No. I feel bad for Cheeks.
Two quick things. First thing, dozen related.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's a trade deadline or not yet, but you need to ship John Rich the fuck away and bring on Kelly Keegs.
No.
Television.
John Rich is somebody in recovery. I need to help John Rich out. He's
question.
clearly a heroin addict. I need to get him across the finish line.
Caller, are you the one who tweeted at me saying that John Rich went and got a brick watch for Chris Kleimer because Chris Kleimer was traveling? Were you the one who tweeted that?
I didn't, but if he did, that's
Is that
fucking
true?
fucked
That is
up,
true.
and he should be eviscerated for that.
Sorry, I could have sworn that was you. Sorry.
Now, did you get the rose gold face on your brick watch? Or?
Oh, Dave told me it was a semi one. I didn't get it yet.
Oh,
I didn't get it.
wondering.
Is that true? John Rich did that?
There was a tweet. Yes, there was.
By Rich?
By John Rich.
When?
Probably Friday. When did they do the watches?
I mean, he's out.
Let me see if I can pull it up.
Like, he's out. And what are we doing? I have to do this again? There are rules. There are rules.
Trying to find it.
Kevin Bacon says a sleepers. There has to be rules. There has to be discipline. Of course, he was raping these kids in prison, but still. Like, what the fuck?
I don't know.
He's out.
I'll confirm it as you get the...
He's out. You can tweet that out if you'd like, Dave.
Would you like me to find the tweet first?
Quote tweet it and say John Rich is off. No, just quote tweet it and say John Rich is officially off the dozen trivia team.
So you grabbed a watch for you, for Clemmer, not one for you?
Correct, Tim. By the way, I'm very happy to have one of those watches. I'm glad Dave's giving out. It's very nice. But, it's amazing. What? Oh, God.
I would also like to get ahead of the watch I grabbed for Chris Clemmer. I thought a man on a 20-hour drive to Miami with the tank deserved to be bricked up.
Okay. Quote tweet. When was this tweet?
This was 2 days ago.
Okay. Quote tweet. Essentially just found out John Rich is off the trivia team. You could tag Jeff on that or whoever, but he's off the team. I mean, what the fuck are we doing here? What the fuck are we doing here? Say what you want about Rico. He never does shit like this.
Never.
No, not like that.
Hopefully he goes after Clemmer's wife now.
I was going to say, fucking.
Of course, that's a joke. It's up to Mike. Mike handles that.
Hello.
Hey, did I get are you still taping the other thing?
No, I haven't taped it yet. I'm prepping it.
Okay, we're live on the show. I just wanted to give you a quick update. Dave just found the tweet. Somebody contacted us, let us know. A couple of days ago, John Rich tweeted out that, is that his name?
Yes.
John Rich tweeted out that he got Clemmer's watch. Dave, give Jeff the specifics, would you?
John Rich tweeted out, I would also like to get ahead of the watch I grabbed for Chris Clemmer. I thought a man on a 20-hour drive to Miami deserved to be bricked up.
And there was a text back and forth, they're buddies and all that. So I have removed John Rich from this trivia team.
Oh no!
Yes, he's gone. He's gone. It's official. I just tweeted it out. I mean, no brainer. That's a no brainer. He was in there during that thing the other night. That's a no brainer.
Yeah, that's crazy. I actually, to be fair, that's actually worse than Pat over the summer because
No question.
Was very new.
No question. Yeah. And I like Pat. I like John too, but you can't. He witnessed the event in that game the other night. Saw Clemmer stab me in the back. Knows how I feel. And you can be friends with Clemmer, that's fine. But you can't be on my team. So you can say I'm being unreasonable, perfectly fine. But you're not going to be on my team if you do that. So you can inform John or whomever that John is off the team, and you can remove him from the team chat at your earliest convenience. I know you're working hard right now. I mean, the ball.
Do you want to release him, or do you want to try and trade him?
I'm happy to trade him. I guess if we can get something, something back in turn. I don't know if you have a good name or not. I don't know who that would be.
Is Quiggs on the market at all or no?
You could try to trade him for Quiggs.
I wouldn't say no to that.
I can give you Reed's number. I can text Reed for you.
Okay, you want to text? Oh boy, Reed.
Yeah, I'll do it. Hey, I'll do it live right now.
Okay.
Hey, but for those wondering too, this is, I don't orchestrate the moves, but I just to be the middleman, it's easier.
I understand.
Hey, Kirk wants to know if you'll.
He'll probably say no to this, right?
John Rich. No, I don't know. I think he.
I'd love to have Quiggs. I'd love to have Quiggs back. Would love to.
Reeves is a pretty good text backer. So let's see here. He's typing for the final word here.
He's going to say.
Yeah, Quiggs is now back on Team Minihane.
Don, thank you very much.
What a trade!
Wow, Jeff, thank you. Get back to work.
Live trade on the air. Quiggs back on Minihane. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. All right, goodbye. Wow. That worked out perfectly.
That was dream scenario.
There we go.
Quiggs a great glue guy.
Unbelievable.
Me, Rico, and Quiggs. Hello, good evening.
This is actually
Mike.
What's that?
Mike and Mayapack here. Happy Palm Sunday. I know Culinary was celebrating. How about a few Palm Sunday jokes, Davey boy? What do you think?
Go ahead.
Go for it.
What do you call what does the sign on the door of the whorehouse say?
What's it say?
Beat it, we're closed.
Okay.
What do you call a guy who masturbates more than twice a day?
What do you call him?
A terrorist.
Uh-huh.
What do you call a bunch of cows masturbating?
Well, what do you call a bunch of cows masturbating?
Be stroganoff.
You do? Okay. Is that it, Mike? Okay, thanks for the call. Oh, man.
Yes.
Oh, hello.
What do you call a guy who cries while he masturbates?
What's that?
A tearjerker! Happy Palm Sunday, boys!
Thank you very much. Oh, look at this, Dave. Games. Gifts.
I remember you lost.
Oh my God, Dave! Look at this.
So
wow, let me see this guy. What do you think, Tim?
Oh wow,
Nice.
This guy's crazy, Dale Bear. You weren't around for Dale Bear, right?
no, I was not.
This guy goes phenomenal.
This guy goes in. He's back.
Day 2 of the Masters is when I have tickets, and it looks like a washout.
It's not. No, it's not. I told you. You said a quarter of an inch of rain. That's not a washout.
I don't know. They do have that thing that sucks the water out of the grass or the green, so that could help. Also, Dave, do you know that Kirk puts his sleeve over his hand to open every door?
No,
Yeah.
I've never seen that.
He just did it going in. I go, do you do that? He goes, yeah. What? You
What's wrong with
don't?
that?
He goes, you don't?
You're a germaphobe.
Or
I know. I just said that. I didn't know he was a
Think
germaphobe.
about people who touch those things.
Cheeks.
Cheeks for
Yeah, but,
one.
I mean, I would think you would get sick all the time. Then don't you want to be exposed to that type of stuff?
No, not really.
Well, why do you think you get? Why do you think you get sick?
You're literally sick all the time.
Well, I'm a bubble boy.
What is your plan then? So you're flying out tomorrow or no?
So I'm flying out tomorrow. We're playing golf in Savannah on Thursday. I got a buddy down there, and then we're driving to Augusta Friday. But it's one of those things.
It seem like
I
you're
almost
driving
want
into a tsunami. It's going to rain a quarter of an inch over the course of a day.
It says it's. I don't know. I mean, if it's raining all day, I don't know. Like, do they play?
A quarter of an inch is nothing.
It's the Masters. You want it to be perfect. I'd be upset.
Well, yeah, but what did you get?
Thanks,
What
Dave.
do you do? Not go? I mean, you got to go.
I'm going to the
upsetting.
event. I'm just saying that if it. Well, I guess
better than
I'm
fucking Saturday.
I'm
which is gonna be
scarred.
50 degrees.
I wouldn't care at all if it was no rain. I wouldn't care how cold it is.
But it's going to rain on Saturday too.
Monday
finish, I predict.
I went in 2016. I'm scarred because that Wednesday par 3 contest, it got canceled. So I've already dealt with this once. So I guess, and you're jumping down my throat.
I'm not jumping. I'm trying to
you're
be
jumping down my
supportive.
throat saying 0.25 inches of rain. I didn't know this. I don't know how much is a lot of rain. Like if you tell me 5 inches, I'd know that's a lot of rain.
I'm trying to be supportive.
0.25.
I want you to have a good day. I'm trying to.
You wouldn't step in that puddle. Like you just wouldn't step in that puddle.
What are you talking
If
about?
it's 0.25 inches.
Yeah, but it's not going to be one giant puddle over the course.
Do you
It's
think
just a lot of rain. It's a lot of rain.
No, it's actually a big drain, the course, and it all goes down to
What do
the
you get? What do you
10th
think? It's like
hole.
one big storm at the same time, where it's a quarter of an inch of rain.
I'm just saying it affects the day. It just does.
Sure.
Dave, great job on the live show, though. Let's hope this goes smooth. When I heard Big Jack was 5'5",
Is that unbelievable?
I fucking almost crashed my car.
Is that unbelievable?
My dad's called Big Dan. He's 6'4".
6'4".
Your midget little dad
Big
called
Jack.
Big Jack
Big
is
Jack.
so embarrassing.
Big Jack would take down Big Dan and anybody else for that matter. in
Anyone else?
seconds.
My
In
dad's tougher than
seconds.
your dad. My dad's simple Jack.
Muggsy Cullinane, fucking 5'2". He came in there with Chase one day, little Jack, and he climbed on here. It was kind of fun. Little Jack. I threw him up here.
Yeah. No, it was like Wolf of Wall Street. You had the dartboard for him.
I know. If you had said to me, I said this, like when I think of Big, that's a good name to Big Jack Cullinane. I think of
I think of a fucking iron worker.
I think of the guy who was taunting Happy Gilmore.
how else do you- what else would you call
the guy with Shooter McGavin. It's like,
Yeah,
Happy
yeah.
Gilmore drove this green no more than an hour ago. Like that guy.
So you're basing it just on height. Like, what about if you look at somebody and you think,
What are you
they're
going
gonna beat the
on?
shit out
Is
of
it his heart? The guy's never said I love you.
No, he's strong. Like he'll beat the shit out of somebody.
He's strong.
Yeah, so what do you call him?
strong.
Strong Jack.
Strong Jack.
Strong. Like what else?
Me.
Called him?
Me
What
strong
else?
Jack.
What do you watch him lift weights?
Me bench press, little baby Dave Cullinane.
Strong. He's strong. Strong. My dad's strong.
Oh my God.
How old are you?
My dad leg press 5 plates each side. Strong Jack.
He was like the feared dad. He was the feared dad. So
By
what would you
who?
call him? What would you call him?
He was
who?
By the town. He was known.
by the fucking town.
Yeah, he was like the strict dad.
Cops wouldn't pull him over.
Cops were
Bartenders gave him free
I
drinks.
was like Copland. They just let him go. Like, you're fine. The town was in unison in fear of this man?
Let's just remember I don't know if we're going to sell out.
I swear that I don't. Nobody thinks they sound like that, but that would be disappointing.
I don't know if we're going to sell out. I think we might do a pretty good job, but it might be, I don't know, maybe 6 months from now.
Let me know. It's not consistency. Do we sell or not?
What do you think, Frank?
Did we sell out?
Wow.
What?
I just got a DM. About this Boston's Toxic Sports article by Shalice Manzi-Young, and they took your name out of the in 2014 line.
So they're saying he never said thug.
He never said it.
That's inaccurate. I did say it.
In 2014, Callahan used the dog whistle term thug to describe
Play the sound if you want. Play the sound for Ryan. I used the word.
Yep.
But listen to how I used it. Go ahead. One second. Take it easy, Jerry. Take it easy for a second.
Scum.
So my point is that she is calling me a racist. And her proof is an example of me
defending him,
right? Being like, well, I don't think he is, or at least tell me why he is. Jerry, of course, couldn't do it.
So you're Richard Sherman, while Minihane pushed back on the use of the term.
Wow! So this worked, dude.
Wow!
You rubbed her belly.
But here's what I want though. At the end of the story, as it should be, correct. In the original, correct. We were incorrect, and we apologize for the error.
That is not there.
Okay, that's what I'm asking for.
So actually note that there was an error as opposed to just fixing it.
Correct.
Which I think
that's being chicken shit.
You're supposed to do that, right?
Of course you are. Yeah, they're not going to do that.
They always throw it in like the 17th page, though.
Yes.
How about Portnoy getting absolutely destroyed on the internet by everybody
yesterday? Can I tell you something?
If Shaq's going at you, you lost.
You know what I call him now? Fucking. I hate to say it, but soft as baby shit Portnoy. Ooh. Like really upset. Like you're really upset that this girl did this in this game. This woman did this in this game.
Yeah.
Now Barstool was like going after people for like talking shit.
Yeah, I don't know.
And by the way, I don't think it is any way race motivated, to be clear. But he just seemed like a pussy in this whole thing to me.
Because he lost the bet.
Correct. And that's exactly, he lost the bet, so he was angry.
But like Shaq is beloved.
Do you think it was because
she's a fucking kid? She's a kid. College kids, they're young.
What do you mean?
A classless piece of shit.
Yeah, it's the NCAA tournament. I mean,
I did see the $1 million worth of game guys went at him for it.
So, they went at Dave?
Yeah.
They did.
What'd they say?
We don't stand with nothing that Dave Portnoy said in any type, shape, forms, or fashion. We're not in agreement with that. We're not in alignment with that in any way. And number two, $1 million worth of game. LLC is owned by two people, Wallace Peoples and Fernand Rasier. We do not work.
I assume their audience went at them hard for being like,
wow, these two are pussy sellouts, huh?
And then they end.
Oh my god, they get a little bit of heat. Oh my, wait a minute here.
They did say at the end that they have like they love Dave.
Oh, it doesn't sound like it then. So when things get,
imagine how much they're making.
Boy, I hope Portnoy is critical of them as he would be of others who would be critical. I would say if we're going to be consistent about everything here, like what the fuck is going on? What?
That had to be them getting a bunch of tweets like this is your boss.
To your point earlier, tough shit, fuck you. Jesus Christ, $1 million worth of pussy. Are you kidding me? I'm getting to the age now where I'm actually getting hair
it's bad.
Here.
It's bad. I saw it in Scottsdale. You have hairy ears, dude.
I do have hairy ears.
You got hairy ass ears with fucking hairs coming out of the lobes.
Is that true?
I saw one in Scottsdale.
Did you really? Why did you tell me that?
I don't know. I'll give somebody gum if they got bad breath, but a long ear hair coming out, I don't know. Like, maybe I actually thought that you were doing it on purpose. Like you're growing out your ear hairs.
Where was it?
You had one great ear.
Here.
No. Coming out of the lobe.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh no.
And the only reason I think I noticed it is because whenever I'm sitting next to,
I can feel one right now.
I
just got it.
Whenever I'm sitting next to my wife, she says, "Oh my god, let me get the tweezers. I got ear hairs coming out of everywhere."
Give me the 2.0 ear and nose hair trimmer immediately, please. Okay, got it. No, I've noticed this, but I don't mind it because I like it. I think getting old is kind of funny. It amuses me.
I don't mind it until my body hurts.
Yeah, well,
that's what sucks.
Right. That's Well, you're gonna be,
I'm fucked.
Yeah, you're fucking absolutely screwed. Me, I'm still in perfect physical condition, but except for my ear hair. Really? Which one? Do you remember?
It was you were to the left of me. It was your right ear.
Why did you tell me that? I would tell you that.
I told everyone else but you.
Was you really? We're friends. Why would you tell me that?
I didn't have the heart.
It wouldn't embarrass. Why? It wouldn't embarrass me.
I know.
I think it would be funny.
I just didn't have the heart.
That was like 2 months ago too, so now it's gonna be longer and grosser. And
I think I got it.
No, he probably got it.
I know he's talking
like the flight attendant would have noticed it on his way home.
The ship's probably let me on the plane with that thing.